as we continue to live our lives for however long we're here on earth, we're always coming to another place and another space, another time.
Because who we are is at the core of what we believe and the place of our self-worth. In other words, if we don't know who we are, we won't know how valuable we are. And so many times what we do, ladies, is we allow other folks to define us.
We allow situations and circumstances to define us. And when we find ourselves in certain places, then we think, oh, that must be who I am. But I'm here to tell you today that who you are is who God says you are. Amen. Yes. Period. And so that's why it becomes very important for us to know who He says we are and what He says about us. I didn't know that whenever I was strung out on drugs and alcohol for 12 years. As I went through, as I call it in my first book, As Long as There's Breath in Your Body, the hellhole of addiction. There's no way I could know who I was, and I was strung out. And I started out using marijuana at the age of 12, and by the time it was all over, by the time I came to college, I was snorting cocaine. And then as I continued on, I ended up on crack cocaine, and I ended up on hallucinogenics, and I ended up losing my mind on 4 different occasions. And I went through, as I call it, the hell of addiction. There's no way I could have known who I was during that time. And as a matter of fact, I believe that was one of the reasons, or some of the reasons why I was using, is because I had no clue as to who I was. And in His own likeness. And it's through that creation that we become what we behold. And as we behold Him, we become like Him. And we too can become dreamers. Because even in dreams, we're really not asleep. He never sleeps nor slumber. And we may think we do, but neither do we. Because even when we lay down and our body has to rest, that subconscious part of us, and it's wide awake, listening and receiving things that we need in order for us to walk into the place of our purpose and our destiny. But what I believe is that sometimes things in life clouds that, cuts it off, and keeps us from being able to be all that we were called to be and created to be. And when that happens, we end up in situations where we have low self-esteem, no self-esteem, low self-worth. We don't believe our value. We don't see our value. We don't know our value.